It's such a fantastic thing to be able to kind of transform something bad into something really, really cool. When I was filming on Ink Master, we ended up doing a mastectomy challenge, and we ended up doing these tattoos to kind of help beautify their bodies again, make them feel good about, the things that they went through. And it was such a neat experience for me to be able to do that. And it's one of the times in tattooing that I felt like my artwork really helped somebody. And I've been addicted to that ever since.
I was diagnosed with breast cancer for the second time in 2014.
I've had cancer throughout my family history, but breast cancer was a surprise.
Well, every woman in my family, basically, from my great-grandmother down to me, has had breast cancer.
I was 22 when I was diagnosed, and that's a really young age for somebody to have to go through that.
I'm BRCA1, and so that means my chances for cancer, it's not really a chance. That means I will get cancer in my lifetime.
I couldn't have reconstruction because of my scarring was so bad. So I jokingly said, well, I'm going to have a tattoo.
So it's amazing that these artists have given this to us. I mean, I don't think anybody, even them, totally has a clue as to how big the gift is.
Part of the reason I wanted to get the tattoo is to cover the scar, to accentuate the scar, but I lost a friend in April. She was a really big Bob Marley fan, so I think it's paying tribute to her while remembering what I've been through.
This is my final step because I didn't choose any kind of reconstruction. I don't want to face a lifetime of surgery. Art is my way. I wanted sacred geometry and Art Nouveau combined. So I have sunflowers, I have sage, I have heather, everything that's about healing and recovery.
Just really wanted to get some good tattoo work to cover the scars because I have an awful lot from the deep flap surgery. Filled out a form, fingers crossed, didn't hear anything for a few years though, and then got a call and she's like, great news, you're in. And I was just like, woo! So I'm gonna get infinity waves crashing over the scars. Since I had deep flap, I have a lot of scarring. Instead of just straight across, it's circles, so I'm going to cover it with an infinity wave to represent my continuing on.
I had a couple of breast cancer survivor friends who had had chest pieces, kind of told their story, which is what I wanted to do. And then in 2015, I did get one side done, just a little bit, and I'm just kind of finishing the journey, and I'm very emotional about that.
I had a milk bottle, a glass milk bottle on my kitchen counter, and that was my tattoo money. So all my change went in that. And last week I needed gas. So I decided to roll my tattoo money. I had $47. So I gave up. And I said, that's all right. I can live without a tattoo. The next day I got my email that I was chosen to come here. The koi symbolism is overcoming adversity. And I said, it's not just this. It's my life, and to be able to come out on top. We all had our stories and they were all different, but we ended up with the same problem and we're ending up with a happy solution to be able to get our decorations, get our war medals,
Amazing to see how many strong women there are.
I'm very appreciative and very grateful, and I'm very happy it's over.
Everybody was going around looking and seeing what everybody else was doing, and wow, that's pretty. It's just so uplifting.
It's kind of like a good closure and just awesome to move forward with this awesome artwork that I'll have now instead of scars.
It signifies the end of one chapter and the beginning of so much more.
Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.